Welcome back to the channel, guys. I am the Drunken Goth, and in today's video we are going to be taking a look at what is involved in the rebuild of brake calipers. Now, one of the first things I'm always going to recommend when it comes to restoring brake calipers is that once they're off the car, you try and do the cosmetic side of it before you start trying to replace the pistons and seals. Now, the main reason for this is that while the old pistons and seals are in place, you prevent any debris from blasting, painting, lacquering, from getting inside those cylinders, and it just protects everything so that once the cosmetics are complete, you can then move on to safely replacing the pistons, replacing the seals, and getting these calipers completely reconditioned. So as you can see with the particular examples in the video that I've chosen to show, we have got them blasted, painted, and ready for lacquer. Of course, if they are such as the Ferrari calipers, or Lamborghini calipers even, which need the logo putting on them first, we put the logo on before lacquering them. But again, always get the cosmetics done before moving on to the internals. Once those cosmetics are dealt with, we can then move on to removing the pistons and the seals. Now, the pistons can either be worked out using compressed air or compressed fluid, basically anything to force those pistons out the way. And once they're out, we can get a good look inside the caliper and of course take out those seals around the piston. At this point, I would always recommend just checking the specs of whatever seals and pistons you've bought as a replacement, just to make sure that they are within roughly what the old ones came out at. Once this is done and we're sure that there is no damage internally inside the caliper, we can refit the new seals and prepare to fit the new pistons. And obviously, again, always double check everything, always make sure that the specs are within tolerance. Always better to be safe than sorry, especially dealing with brake calipers, as of course there is a safety issue with the stoppage of a car. And as you can see, the old pistons on this particular caliper were in dire need of replacement and would not be any use again. Obviously, with rear brake calipers, we have the internal handbrake mechanism on these particular calipers, so that requires a circlip being removed and the internals being swapped over to the new piston. Always make sure there's plenty of red rubber grease around those new seals, and once those pistons are in, new dust covers can go on, and that is the caliper complete and looking good as new, ready to go back onto the car, complete. Well, that is it for today's video, guys. If you enjoyed the video, please drop a like on it, please subscribe to the channel, and I will see you all on the next one. Bye bye.